Hello, Sylvan Union School District families. Thank you for opening up this update regarding our reopening plans. As we prepare to shift to in-person learning for our TK through third grade students, I wanted to reach out to you to provide you with a quick update and some other important information. For the second trimester, approximately 60% of our families with TK through grade 3 students have selected the in-person learning model for their children. Since receiving the completed learning option selection forms from our families, our staff have been busy building teacher assignments and reassigning students when necessary to meet the commitments we established in our reopening efforts. Some of our key commitments include ensuring that in-person classroom enrollment would be capped at no more than 20 students. Most of the classroom numbers are in their teens and not at the maximum capacity. Keeping students enrolled at their current schools when possible. Out of nearly 3,000 students, only 10 in-person learning students have been overflowed to a new school site, and 85 distance learning students have been virtually overflowed to a new school site. Most of the overflowed students were TK students. Providing 2 quality learning models selections for our families to help ensure that our teachers could dedicate their full efforts to quality teaching. Teachers were assigned either to teach in-person learning or distance learning, Sylvan Select, which enabled our teachers to focus on one type of learning model. To ensure a level of stability and provide instruction in critical foundational skills for our primary students, our district is committed to providing as close to normal instructional days, 5 days per week, 8:30 to 2:15 for both instructional models. Aligning these models was a priority to enable a smooth transition if it becomes necessary to pivot from in-person learning to distance learning. And of course, one of our most important commitments is to provide a safe learning environment for both our students and our staff. One of the key components of our reopening plan is to provide ongoing communication to our families. On Tuesday, yesterday, October 27th, site principals provided families details regarding the return to in-person learning, such as guidelines for coming on campus, bell schedules, health screening protocols, etc. So you all should have received that important information. Today, Wednesday, October 28th, along with this update from the superintendent, families are being provided with a document that outlines our parent and student education plan with hyperlinks to training videos regarding safely returning to in-person learning. These are very important resources, and I encourage you to review all of them with your family members. On Thursday, tomorrow, October 29th, after 4 p.m., families will be provided with TK, kindergarten, and first grade classroom teacher notifications for both in-person learning and Sylvan Select. On Friday, November 13th, after 4 p.m., families will be provided with grades 2 and 3 classroom teacher notifications, as well as bus transportation information for those families that requested transportation. Students in grades 4 through 8 will continue to participate in the Sylvan Select model with their current classroom teacher. The district is in the process of formulating a return to in-person learning plan for these grade levels, and further information will be forthcoming. As I stated earlier, one of our district's key commitments is providing a safe environment for our students and staff. Families have been provided with information from school sites regarding safety practices and protocols, and with parent-student safety training information in today's communication. There are a few key safety protocols that I did want to emphasize beyond the information already being provided to you. First, I want to stress the importance of doing everything we can to ensure that everyone feels safe coming to school And one of those ways is for everyone to wear a face covering. Following the CDPH guidelines regarding face coverings, students in grades 3 through 8 are required to wear face coverings unless they have a medical exemption. And face coverings are strongly recommended for students in grades TK through grade 2. We are committed to following these guidelines and want to make every effort to keep our schools safe and open. With this in mind, if you have a child in grades TK, K, 1, or 2, I want to strongly recommend that you have them wear a face covering. Also, we know that many of you will be planning to walk to school. I want to remind you to be safe, maintaining social distancing from those who are not part of your family, and be aware that schools will not be providing any safety patrols, crossing guards, or supervision at the crosswalks. In closing, thank you for your continued support and patience as we maneuver through these very challenging times. Our district continues to be committed to providing a quality education for your children, whether it is through in-person learning or through the Sylvan Select model. Thank you.